Captain's Log, 2025.8. We are from 2403. The temporal investigation sent the Starship Esteban back to this period to correct an incident caused by Q and one of his rogue Q agents, Amanda Q, rippling back into space-time. My ship appears to have vanished, and my crew has been scattered on an Earth-like planet. Some of them got aboard the Legacy, though. Contact has been lost. I am Vod Dueck, in temporary command here. I will be returning to the Vancouver shortly, after the 6 years I've served on the Fellowship.
I am Scott Boyes, Vod Dueck. You're new to the Starfleet stuff.
Indeed, I preferred the Next Generation and something called Battlestar Galactica. I am Jessica Woods. I heard you like the newer BSG, not the cartoonish old one. I was just told it was a new one. I didn't realize.
This is also seemingly the Picard timeline, the sequel to TNG.
That I was clued into recently also. I just assumed they were following this old guy around in TNG.
Kinda like what's happening here too. Normally I don't just Gary Stew my way into these, but for these two stories I will make an exception. And yes, she really is quite witty. Very funny, Cal Hazel. And you too. You should be comedians. I try. Sometimes a little too hard.
I try. I'm the ship's counselor, I guess. Although I can imagine my daughter is behaving erratically since she got engaged and shouldn't be down there.
Ah, chief engineer. Although it's been a long time since I was. I wonder why Hazel called us on this mission. I'm just here for the intros. I'll try to stay out of the way, mostly. I will not interfere using my Q powers. I was playing Benton in the other timeline. Wait, come back here. Interior alert, who are they?
Greetings, fellow travelers. I'm a traveler. How did you get aboard my ship? And I am Kor, another traveler from the Picard timeline. Wesian himself sent for me, but he disappeared. He does that. Captain Vod Dueck of the Esteban, a ship commissioned 2 years before Sarah Esteban died. She had to see it launch. I have studied the report. You should not beam over to the Legacy. We will go instead, as our temporal sync will work better. Yours, maybe. Mine's a bit buggy since the upgrade. What, is it running on Windows 11?
Probably.
No, but that would be funny. I am Soji Dodge. You may beam down to the planet. What's your Cylons? You might take over the ship. Synthetics, not Cylons. And no, I'm more of an augment. Now go.
We can all beam out at the same time.
It makes no sense letting the bridge crew beam down to the planet.
Well, it seems typical for these Star Trek stories. Well, yes.
I just hope all of this is not just because Rumbly got mad about a party, and Hazel desperately wanted to go to 2 parties to counter it. Because that's what happened when I left.
In 2025 or 2403, prime timeline.
This timeline is screwy, but you know that. Hertzman, you have the bridge. Find the daughters down there before they get into trouble. Yes, fortunately mine are too young to be on the show. Jessica and I happen to name our daughters the same. Now go. Well, we both named them after the legendary Gail Hotchkiss. Our husbands approved. Transporter room. Prepare to beam us down to the planet. Energize. Well, I didn't really name one of mine after you, Kate Terror. But energize.
Nicer. Energize.
And that timeline doesn't even add up. Oh well, they left. Why not hum the tune? It's the Academy Anthem anyway. This planet shouldn't even be here. This is where we had a supernova back in Kirk's time. It seems like it's phased into this space-time continuum. I do hope it's not Q.
This planet is like our Earth, very much so.
I'm supposed to be in Canada this month. Where's the Esteban?
The transporter pulled us here with some of the others. I'm not sure.
The cadets aren't ready. We came from 2403, and they know nothing of this Amanda Q stuff.
Neither do I. From where we came from, she was recently stewing about a party she didn't get invited to.
I don't know why she would just jump ahead a decade. That happened in 2024 in the other timeline. Only a few months ago.
She was just trying to age up the cadets, so it didn't seem as weird having my kid on board the Legacy.
That's right, cadet emoji. It's still creepy. Not as much as Lion Star, but even so. Hey, mine is here too, and moping around because she's in love. Hopefully someone appropriate this time.
Hopefully.
Stop it, he's fine, he's her age, they met in college. You don't sound terribly enthused. Not like the report from that future timeline, eh? No, he's not an android this time. That was her idea anyway.
Did you check to see whether he has an off switch? Stop that.
I suppose since we're here, we can scan for the landing party.
Nothing yet, but I detect several humanoids that way. Do it to Esteban, carry. Nothing?
The ship should not be out of range. Something is blocking the signal. Or whoever did this made the ship go away. This is a Cillian planet, so there's a fraction of the population of the other Earth here. Yes, and this planet is merged with another, one that Picard visited in 2024, according to the reports. And it might give off indications of a totalitarian uprising. We cannot interfere in that.
If this is the Picard time, maybe they'll light it better if we ask.
If this is a Picard planet, how did the Legacy get here?
Amanda's pocket universe she made happen, so she can carry on because she wasn't invited to our cast party. This way.
But you didn't have a cast party.
Cal tried to tell her that. She didn't listen.
So this is his fault again.
No, Cal wasn't even invited to the cast party because he wasn't in the adult Christmas play cast. It just seemed like it.
Sometimes she's a little confused. If only she would seek some counseling. What cast party? The only cast party was for my daughters who were in the play and my son. And they were children. I doubt she'd want to attend a kid party and watch cartoons.
Cal tried to tell her that too.
We should just conjure her and ask her to make it all right.
Then the mission would be over before it even started. This way. I think some of our people came down over there.
I held 2 going-away parties, and Cal was at them. And at the dance party, we were all next-level dancers, and he was there breakdancing, and later bought himself a trophy. Amanda should have asked you, not Cal. That girl has a lot of parties. Too bad I missed them. Except I barely knew Amanda from our time. It would be awkward. The Duns were there, and he fit in quite well. I had no idea they could dance, too.
Ha, you think? I know for a fact that Cal can throw a weird party. This one time my band and I went to his birthday party. It was bizarre.
I remember that. We watched silly movies, even a naughty one called Top Secret, a spy spoof. A funny night, though. After I went to Canada, he bought himself a dance trophy. Yeah. Admiral Dunn should set him up with a quirky weird girl, like that one time.
Not too weird. That other time was a disaster. Nobody's recovered from that.
Sometimes it's best to let people figure things out their own way. Unless they need a kick in their complacency. This way. I was not expecting you. I spent the last eon, or was it a year, training with the Travelers. You aren't Daj. Daj is dead. Cillian Space chose not to revive her. I see, but I came here with the others to blend in and get the ship back. From the future, I know. No time for idle talk. So you are my indirect ancestor. The Soong line continues somehow. Otherwise, no data. I return eventually, yes. That's all set into motion. But there are bigger problems. Like time-trapped crewmen from the 2400s living new lives on the planet in 2025, blissfully unaware of the next admonition. The Q fled then. Typical. They must have left them here and run off with the doubles. Who's down there? I could write up a manifest, but there isn't time. The bridge is destroyed, but we're here on the battle bridge. It is decimated. They must have been down when the warp drive didn't work. A Soong-type android. It's Tej, the attack must have deactivated. Can always put them together, unless you know a faster way. I know the way out, to the battle bridge. You think the humans will scan it out as a giant alien holodeck on the planet again? They're too busy obsessing over Coddle, running things down there to care. So far, we're in the clear. It's a good thing Adam Soong isn't here. Well, no, it's not him. He's not here. He didn't have Cillian powers. That'd be a paradox. But he's out of here soon. Ah, crap. Intruder alert. I have a weapon. This pad. Come get closer, or I'll hit you with it. Hello, wild girl. I see they aged you up. Oh, it's you. And it is me, but I'm from this timeline. I'm a traveler. Kor Soong. Yes, you're a quick study, but how did you survive the Coddle fight? I knew the dog alien was involved, but the details are fuzzy. Not now. We need to find the rest of your crew. You aren't from around here. I am from 2403. Captain Dueck ordered a bunch of us younger officers and cadets to come here and rescue you from out of space-time. But a lot of you are from the future, and it's a mess. Temporal investigations, oh great. Ugh. I'm from the future, and it's like my past decade just up and left. It will do more than that. We must find the rest of the Catalyst crew before the timeline comes crashing down. It seems that one of your little Cillian friends decided to leave in a huff. Froze space-time in Sector C3. Surely not. The fractional quantum situation has not hit such a peak since the Halter incident. I know what a bored Cillian freeze is. How did a minor Cillian cause it, though? It would mean direct contact with Hazel himself, or a similar Q. No, it can't be. Good. Now tell us where to find the crew, and we'll beam them up and get out of here. We could enlist the services of this century's Picard ancestor, but that would freak her the F out. No, that would destroy the timeline. What is going to happen if we don't find the crew? If this Cottle so easily got free from Hazel and Halter, which he did, there is something seriously amiss here. And it might alert the Loom, a race of Cthulhu-like Time Lords that gobble up the universe they don't like. Nasty beast, really. I met some, and a giant teddy ruxpin, the size of this ship, and Mariner once fought a horny double of Picard called Lascivious. I've seen everything. No, you haven't. Let's go. I wonder where Wessian is off to. He was annoying last time. I thought one of his travelers went with you. He just really badly wanted a girlfriend. Once he had it, it really didn't work out. After all, it was kind of a pity thing. I had been gravely ill here, but Q cured me before he died. Hold the phone. Q died. Our Q is perfectly fine. Explain later. Where are the crew from your time continuum located? Most of the transponders are coming from one place in California, from the Bay Area. It's a mock-up. The Starship Legacy cannot remain here, but if she's detected, then history has changed. We have a chance, though. The other starship is on the surface, the Flyer. If we can get to it, maybe we can repair the Legacy. And go home. Temporal will no doubt call us back. So we best get moving. One thing, though, can we bring Tej along? He's broken, but sure, he might be of use if we can repair him.
You called for a repair tech? I am Matrix, one of the young people from the ship.
He is a repair tech? He is odd at times, but part of your crew.
I played San in the Canary Space timeline. I am also Matrix, a junior lieutenant. A pleasure to meet you, Kestra model. And such a unique synth, too. Yes, are you a traveler, too?
I'm not a model. Oh, you mean an android. I guess I'm that. Let's get this working and find the others.
Splendid. Came with the Fellowship people. It was in Captain Dueck's report.
You are rather odd, but no offense.
You remind me of Abby Wood's Gitter.
Enough of that. We have located the first crewman. Prepare the transport beam. Let's see what's out there.
First Officer's Log, 2025.8. The Legacy crew has been dispersed into space-time, save for the bridge crew, and deposited on this strange double of Earth, where it appears the evil Cottle has escaped to, and formed an unorthodox alliance with some villains from our present. The ship remains in orbit, as we are unable to return to the future. Q seems to be missing. No sign of the captain anywhere. I should be the one complaining. I sunburn like a radish. Radishes don't sunburn. It was an expression. After all this time, you'd think you'd understand my humor. That would require you to be funny. Ah, good one. It is all about timing, or time. We seem to be displaced. I did some calculations, and even if we could return to orbit, we would end up getting back to 2403, not the future. You mind running that by me again? The space-time anomalies we pass through are tricky, and we have come to the double, where it's the year that links us to this one. 10 years just gone, that's unsettling. Gee, by 2403, your sister was getting married, and we were spirited away to the 3190's Fallen Ones planet. Don't remind me. We must find someone who can help us. This way, I have an idea. That's what you said when we found Abby Woods, and she refused to come with us. She had fallen in love with Cassidy's robotic double, and now it's someone else. She can't do that. It'll disrupt the timeline. We'll have to deal with that later. At least it wasn't Lion Star. Thank Calais it was not. Nobody would go to such a wedding, especially considering Lion Star was already mated. His wife of many years would have been rather upset. The old adage, don't put it in crazy, would apply. But there was no chance he would do that. That's where we'll find her. I hope Kestra's all right. I have no idea where she ended up. I suspect she will show up soon, when she is most annoying. But where's Tam? I have not seen her either.
Hello, Starfleet.
You're not showing proper decorum, Abby Hertzman.
I'm not your Abby, that's why. It's this Abby. It's summer break.
I didn't realize. That explains the other Abby, too. Huh, maybe.
You men seem lost. Can I help you?
We're from Starfleet, yes, but apparently not from around here. Our crew from the future is scattered here, and we need your help.
From the future, like 2403? That's where we're from, Starfleet.
No, the other timeline with Cotland.
The coddle thing. Well, I see. He escaped.
We know he's now joined up with these tech bro villains, but he already kicked one of them out.
You must return to your own timeline before it's too late. Like a ticking timer. Usually, in movies, those are time-defying items that take forever to turn down. No, I'm not going with him to the future. I'm staying right here, with the man I love. You're just copying the real one who is going to be married to Mr. Getter. You can stay here if you want.
That's a bad idea. You just can't become your counterpart. As first officer of the Legacy, I cannot allow crewmen to remain on the planet in the past.
It's okay. Just tell them I was a red shirt. I'll stay out of history's way. What? Are you going nuts? Going nuts? Girl, she's already there.
Hey?
Your boyfriend in the other timeline was an android. I hope this one isn't. But we haven't tested him. No, he's not a synth. Stop doing that. Sorry, it was just a joke, because we know and love you.
Dating a robot in our timeline would be perfectly normal. Don't give away alternate timeline events. Oh yeah, pretend I didn't say that. Too late. We do not know how this timeline plays out, or where we are, so let us not add any more confusion.
Thanks so much, you boys.
I am Alexander Rozhenko, son of Worf. These are Jeremy Astor and Kiriyoshi O'Brien, from the Legacy. We're from the future.
And so, tall, dark, and handsome, maybe when we all get back to the future, you can look me up in your time-space continuum.
Maybe.
Well, you better not leave me. Are you kidding? I have so much more time to annoy you now. You're stuck with me, Abby.
Gross.
Not like that. Stop it.
I'm detecting another transporter beam. Someone has found us already. I did not know Starfleet was that efficient.
The uniforms are slightly different than in our time.
The one appears to be from ours. They do look familiar, but I don't recall seeing them from the battle with the Q people. I wonder what ship they came from.
I haven't been able to raise the Esteban since we came down here. This planet is strangely vacant of people. Yes, and didn't the reports indicate there should not be a planet here? That's why we came to the supernova remnant, to check it out. We were following the book, because I'm familiar with Picard-era technical specs. Yeah, did you know that it took them over 30 years to come up with an Academy story, but this Cal and John did it in 30 years ago? And they gave us Cillian powers, which we can't use here. Convenient. I wonder who decided that. The rules are insane. Nothing leads into the next. I was told the story started in the 1980s, with teenagers, young people not much younger than us, at an obscure school on Earth, given powers to make a universe. Hormonal teenagers given Q powers is a recipe for disaster. I'm surprised there's a universe at all. By the way, who are they now? Cal Hazel and John Halter are now 50-something. This is silly Trek, and we must solve the mystery before the planet destroys itself. That happens a lot. I'm Cora Soon of the Travelers, not to be confused with an ad agency, yeah. And I am Soji, sister of Daj of Asha, from the 2400s, not to be confused with Karma or Sutra, my sister bots. Kama Sutra? Now I get it. And we're from the temporal mission to come get you, but there's more of you here.
The what?
Admiral Picard and Janeway returned to your year in the future, and contacted the temporal investigations. And they sent the Esteban back to this timeline to get you, but we lost contact with it.
It disappeared. We just beamed down after Captain Dueck unexpectedly vanished from existence. Oh yeah.
Oh, we are from 2403.
Great Scott.
That'd be my dad.
Not that Scott. It's figure of speech. I think she knows that. A parallel Starfleet timeline.
Close enough to yours that the temporal accords apply, and also the Loom might come and eat everything, if we fail. Well, it's like that. So technically, we could follow the same missions your crew later would, or chart an entirely different path from here, just so we get back home first. The others from the future timeline might have left some people here too. We might as well remove them.
Is that some of your people?
Yes, it appears that Kura and Soji have found us, and Kestra.
Earth again.
Earth-like planet. Report. I'm a medical cadet, not a reporter.
Very funny.
I try. I was going to send the others to look for Tam and the command crew, but these guys showed up first. One of us is planning to go AWOL already. Stop it. I can just bring him with me. The ship is adrift without much of a bridge, but the battle bridge is intact.
We must return to the ship and scan for the others. Why is Tej down here with you? Beep, boop, whip, dingle, deep, zip. I didn't break him. Try to put him back together, honest.
I suppose I can help repair him. You have a tricorder. I kind of like it he can't make wisecracks anymore.
Kestra, please. Kestra, you're from our time. I thought Coddle wasn't able to destroy your past self. That Aslov fellow went back there and all.
He was successful in bringing her back. However, I was not so lucky. The Q weapons got me.
I want to know how Coddle escaped. We aren't here to ask. It might change the timeline.
That's convenient. Can you make it my catchphrase? That and my innumerable side-eye stare. You do have one heck of a Care Bear stare, I'll give you that. I get that reference. I'm well versed in the classics. I'm wondering how long my Q-created cure will last. Given his sneakiness, we may not have a lot of time here. Q-cure? What do you mean? He cured my weird allergies to the world and then left, trying to trick my father. Ah, we get that sometimes. What's it with all these men trying to direct the course of our histories? The mission indicated that half this mess was caused by a Q woman this time. Well, there's that, but a man probably pissed her off.
That is accurate.
I don't see any points on your ears, but you sound like a Vulcan. Fascinating. TOS, right. I had plenty of time to watch the classics as well, Cadet.
Sure.
For instance, did you know that in the time of Kirk, not once did they say beam me up, Scotty. It was not until the Kelvin timeline that they did. Tease was my ex-boyfriend. He's kind of broken.
I do not care. So I hear you were into robots. Beep, zing, irk. Your place or mine. Your place or mine. Conk.
Go away, I'm not interested.
Is it because I'm shorting out?
Go, away from me. Thank you.
I do not understand her. Don't worry about it. Women are like that. You're probably in her space. Space? But she's standing over there. Were she a Klingon female, she would have invaded your space and challenged you to battle. He's just sad because his mate went to live inside a strange alien artifact to make sure the future happened as it should. What? Oh, I had a similar friend in the Canary space timeline. I think I'll see him again someday. Well, my mate died, and part of him is in Tam Locarno in our timeline. He's a Trill symbiote, too. I do not understand.
I don't really bite, kid. Not much, anyway. Sorry I snapped. I was feeling closed in. Don't worry about that. She does that to everyone. I've made up my mind to stay here. I don't need to be like my counterpart and be married. It's too much fun being here. No stress. No worries.
I detect elevated stress levels.
Me too. This planet is starting to get to me.
I realize that I am not your future commanding officer yet, but you cannot remain here, Cadet Woods.
Well, maybe I won't serve on your ship. You remind me of that bear from the cast.
I'm not a bear, I'm a Klingon. Well, 1/3. I am trapped here unless we can get back home.
Not my problem. Why don't you call him my future self?
It is not possible. We came here due to Q messing with space-time, to stop Coddle, and he failed to do so.
President of your planet? Not my problem.
It will change the timeline if you remain here.
It'll become your problem. These people were duped into having him around, and now their life force has made him stronger. You can come back with us and bring the boyfriend.
I do not think you are getting through to her.
The landing team will return to our time if I have to resort to a hypo spray. You wouldn't dare.
Maybe you should have a talk with that traveler girl. Maybe she can explain it better than me.
From Tamara Locarno's perspective, she just got here same as you. Tamara. Hello, Trouble. Have you come to bring me back to Oz? Or can I wait here for another few months for the sequel? That is not a good idea, Lieutenant. It's just Tam now. The future version of me is somehow gone, like she never had Tal's symbiote's knowledge. What? You don't know that. They messed up in the future. I am free to stay and live a more reckless life without it. Is something wrong with her? Disconnect from Trill. It must be messing with her mind. I'm not going crazy. You are. That is what a crazy person would say. You have to return with us to the future aboard the Legacy. You got the ship running? Well, no. We came here to find a crew first. It's a rather large starship. Very long and leggy, quad-nacelled, but in line, 2 on each side. Blame Lion Star and Abby Woods. They helped design it. Who is Lion Star? Okay, what are we talking about here? I doubt we've met. You're not one of the synths. Who are you? I am Cora Soong, the augmented daughter of Adam Soong. I left him to join the Travelers, and it didn't go well. Kind of indirectly. I mean, really, Soong would have had to make more biological children in order for Soongs to be born. That lead to Noonien Soong, and to Data, and to you. I never quite figured that out. She sounds like a Vulcan. No, but I did have a Torres affair with a Romulan asshole named Eric. OMG, you're Soji Asher. Yeah, and now we have to take you home before you do something you'll regret. I would do the same thing Tam wants to do in her position, but I have a moral directive. The 3 laws of robotics. Shut up. I guess the other a-hole can wait. What did he do, anyway? Coddle is back for a reason, I just don't know what. I don't care. Did you know I once had an ailment that kept me inside, but then Q cured it to betray my father? Then Wesleyan came and asked me to join the Travelers. I tend to ramble, hey, wait up, hey. We're copies here anyway. That's why the timeline changed, and why we're still here. Our version of this space-time will cease to be. How do you know that? We encountered them before. The Loom. They're coming. They don't intend to be on this planet when they do. So you want to leave, just not with us. Hey, what's going on? We have to stick together, even if we're out of time. Kind of like the admonition the Zodvosh were afraid of. Weird Cthulhu synth beasts from another timeline. I have been trying to fix that up ahead. It's not finished. I can contact the aliens, but hopefully not the Loom. We want to get away, not be a meal for them. I call it the Bird of Paradise. She found a weird tower, but who built it? I found it and nearly got it working again. I have at least 3 lifetimes inside me, or I did, and I know my stuff. It's a transwarp transmitter. Well, where'd you find parts in 2025? I found it in the woods over there. The Picard people must have left it, so we repaired it. Board technology. Are you nuts? It also looks like the device my father used to beam from France to the United States to stop the launch a year ago. That explains a useless plot point in the Picard visit here in 2024. Have you been able to activate it? No, it's coded to someone else and locked out. Tricky software. It might be partly Borg, but it's also con stuff. I might know someone who can open it. I can't, but I know someone. My father. He can activate the beacon. You can't do that. He's in prison on Earth, and this isn't actually Earth. Not for much longer. That's not a good idea. I wanted you to talk me out of turning that thing on. You didn't, but I'll wait anyway. Call me trouble. We need to make use of that, as there's no way to get back. I have an idea. Promise me you will save the angry synth-attacking thoughts until later, and we'll do this. I pinky swear. Oh, brother, let's go. Why is the expression, oh, brother, never oh, sister? Just wondering. She does sound like a Vulcan. I know, right? Oh, we can't change the timeline. Releasing him would do that, darn it. We can't break him out of prison either, because the timeline will revert back to the insane one Picard meant. We must find another way. So we must go back to our timeline to the future, because we're left here. I wasn't making sense earlier. You've been disconnected from Trill for so long, several weeks, so it makes sense. You're duplicates, in a way. If we return to your present, you'll just interact with them. We should go find this Amanda Q, that rumbly girl, and go ask her. But she's the one that left and froze some of the timeline. So did some of the others. I thought Woods did that, to go leave and get married. Well, this Woods hasn't left yet. Or she's not a Cillian yet. The cadets and ensigns here are from 2403. Maybe that incident and others will not happen in this timeline. That is why we're here. I came to find out why the timeline skewed into a different era, and I haven't a clue how that happened. We should contact the Esteban to come save us. Or the other ship. They're both still missing. I think it would only contact whatever aliens built this place. And I do mean built. This isn't a natural planet. It isn't? No, it's a vessel on the revenant of a supernova. Sarpedon's supernova. From our view, it has been only a little while since we joined the Academy, but for yours it has been longer. Yeah, I wonder what cosmic oddity brought us back here. Are we just doubles? Is this a pocket universe where we must get back to the fleet before something bad happens? And if we do, will it all be changed?
The universe Amanda Q and Q created really wasn't that far off. She had imagined this and all pulled it off from a few years into the future. She's not here to ask and has apparently closed this part of space-time from finding her.
She's the one that froze the universe? How did she do that? Q powers. Associated with Cal gave her powers.
In our timeline, they were briefly lovers. How cute. But that nearly destroyed the universe. In another, some of you had some strange friends as well. Take that Holocat robot she was with.
Holo what? I didn't do that. And now I'm engaged to someone else. This is therefore a different timeline. You guys can leave. See? All is well.
I do not think Rumbly will assist us. We were dropped off here for a reason. I just don't know what. Well, we can find Rumbly. We can ask her. I think she left us here because we're transporter doubles, not the originals. If we go back to our time, it might cause a paradox. I don't like those. The girls are from the 2403 Academy and have not met the future crew of the Chimera A or the other ships. Anything we say could change the future events, unless this is some parallel pocket universe. Like that weird Picard and LaForge universe, where they were both Borg once and were called Lascivious and Cutious.
Lascivious as in lustful, rather on the nose.
The others are that way. They found some kind of alien transmitter. I scan a Borg signature on that. Do not use it. It also acts as a transporter. Centuries before such devices were used, it cannot remain here, if we're really where we're supposed to be. They should report in.
Alexander, sir. It appears we cannot make the device work. I can, but who are you going to call? It was set up by a Borg lady from the totalitarian timeline in the body of Jennifer Piedmont. I thought her name was Agnes Durati. Parallel timeline? Same crazy. You going to call her back here to come help us? Well, if this is indeed 2025, she couldn't have gotten very far in a year. Unless she found a transwarp conduit, in which case she's too far off.
You should not alert the Borg.
We're stuck here otherwise. These people don't have their ship, and in this timeline there aren't any starships to get help. You could alert the synth aliens and start an admonition right here. It's when these nasty robotic beasts show up and want to eat the organics. Well, where have they been? It's the captain. Captain Dueck to the rescue. What is that? Stop what you're doing. It probably doesn't work anyway, as most of this is some type of amusement park ship.
It is. Then what about the Legacy? It is real. I'd say it's more like a preserve, a free cloud, or a zoo, or something. I find it very annoying, as it almost works. Mom?
Don't tell you found a fiancé similar to your counterpart down here. No, I tried to tell them, but they didn't understand. They kept joking about some future where I have an android boyfriend. I don't think I'd get that desperate.
Emoji. You seem to be enjoying this a little too well. Dad. This episode's about family. How sugar-coated.
Yeah, but then we die together if we stay here longer.
You must be Vod Dueck. I thought you got transferred to the Vancouver.
I'm on loan from the Vancouver. Cal Hazel himself invited me to go here and help rescue you from space-time.
The Esteban? We're not sure where it went. We lost contact when we beamed down.
How can the Esteban be the ship before Admiral Esteban is even dead?
From our timeline, she died with honor in battle. The Second Battle of General O near Bajor. She beat her. It's not a paradox. The ship was built before she died. It's possible the same ship could be used to travel through anomalies to come looking for us. She will die. In a possible timeline we cannot alter.
People resurrection is just weird. Let's try not to test that. The ship was launched in her name in 2402, and she is alive in our timeline. Her later demise will not be altered. I'm so sure it's from the future, it's weird. It's as though we lost 10 years somewhere.
You said you were from 2403. When exactly?
January 24, 2403. What's significant about it? What's that?
It looks like a cheap set. Most of it looks like chirp conch. It cannot be. What is this? It's the reception hall from Muriel and Molly's wedding, only after the wedding.
One day afterward, at a planet where it shouldn't be. It does scan out as a real building, and this as a real terrestrial place, but not Earth.
Member berries. Must be Q again. And it's not even Valentine's Day. Not yet, but I wouldn't hold it past him. Something isn't right.
The decor, or the feeling you get when you've been somewhere new, and swear you've been there before.
Both.
Am I right? Is this some sort of amusement park ship or planet? I don't know, but the Loom are real, and they're coming. Then we'll have to fight them. You can't fight them. They gobble up universes. Someone wants us to think this is where we should be, but who?
What is that?
Greetings, fellow travelers. I am Molly O'Brien Paris. Or I was. This is close to how the wedding looked, but not quite. Some of the details are off. What happened to me? There's my wife.
You're lesbians?
Seems like it was 2022, but it's 2025. Get over it. I didn't mean it like that. Most of us athletes, by trade, are metro, and some are into everything. But I'm not. I'm completely, totally straight. And have children, even. She's a jock, like the jock of Valley Christian. Captain, it would be wise to apologize to the omnipotent aliens.
Yes, they are apparently not Molly and Muriel from our timeline. That much is certain. I suspect she's a representative of whatever this place is.
Well, from mine it's 2022, and yes, I like girls. This weird warp anomaly grabbed us and hurled us into the distant future.
But you're not our Molly, my system. Captain, the alien is an avatar for them, but not like those Cameron movies. More like the Airbender show that the other movie was ripping off. Okay, so maybe not like that.
I have no idea what you've just said, Chief.
Neither do I. Something about an avatar, but she's an alien. A Molly alien.
Captain Dueck, is it? I am, and I came from the Vancouver. You're Molly Paris? An echo of her guess. We've been studying your species. Well, look, I'm sorry I got carried away about you being married to another woman. You're right. It's the future. It doesn't really make a difference to me. I accept your honest redaction, Captain. You know, it's not so different among us. Gender and sex have a meaning among the people on this ship. Interesting. We used to have them, yes, but in time we evolved into something else and had no need for such things. What do you call yourselves, Molly? We have many names, which you may learn if we survive this. This is a test from them, not Q. Perhaps a race older than the Q. Your hypothesis is intriguing. Look over there. More wonders to test you. We scanned your ships when you came here, and we have been watching you for a long time.
You're not this cute.
She's a changeling, but not the ones we've met. They come among us sometimes, but only to entertain the children. These children are here.
I suspect she thinks we are the children.
I hadn't considered that. Would you prefer this? Hope?
Theatrics. Great.
Theater people and movie stars are often metro, too. It seems she is some type of changeling, and this ship is part of the act. This is one of my favorites. You're a Cillian. Did you create this place to hold us here? I did not make this place. I borrowed it, yes.
She is trying to keep us here, but why? These Loom things will come and destroy all of it.
Picard show got it wrong in the 2020s. Yes, made the wrong dates. Did not consult me, no. I don't know much about this Picard show. What is it? Picard was the Admiral. He stopped at Capellius. The admonition didn't happen. O was disappointed. That's why she left. She was later defeated by Esteban. Only in Legacy.
The entity appears to have rifled through our logs, or can read our minds.
She's referring to events in 2399 to 2401. I'm not sure why. Our mission took place from 2401 to 2405. This is the series right here. They left us here and did not play with us. They did. She's acting like she has the mind of a child.
I would say she acts between 8 and 12 years of age, but is biologically 40.
Consistent with the hope we met in this future. But how did she get here? She registers as a Romulan hybrid female, and not a traveler. You're a Kiryoshi, but you're born a girl.
What?
Pierre, no mind, she's all right. What do you mean he was born a girl? The baby was born a girl in the 2370s, but became a boy.
In Deep Space Nine, they tried to cover up that Kira's baby was really Bashir's. It's in the Chimera part of Star Trek Online, but we never finished before I left. What? That didn't happen. Doesn't make any sense.
Is she following instructions like a script or a program? A program, but she registers as humanoid, not a synth.
She is not a synth.
And we are not lesbians or gay or asexual. We have gone beyond such things. We have matured. You need not worry about your aversion to such things. It does not offend us. I don't mind lesbians. I just don't prefer the lifestyle, that's all. Well, I'm comfortable with my sexuality, sir.
Don't look at me like that.
Like what, BFF? Please, cadets, not in front of the demigod-tier alien. You might confuse her into a monster. Better not tick her off. Yeah. I say girls can get away with pretending that type of thing. Yeah. Who's pretending?
Oh my.
The admonition is not what you should fear, but the Loom, who are beyond us and will come to consume all that is learned. It's a Sarpedon vessel. It's just suddenly back. Starfleet sent us to investigate. I do not know that, but I know something has changed long ago.
What changed long ago?
The Vulcan one went into the past and changed the future, so his descendants found a way to survive. She may be referring to Kirk's original mission to the planet in the 2260s, which then was dying and Spock going back into the past, and he had to go after him. We must figure out what is going on before something bad happens. The Loom are not friendly. This is clearly a planet of riddles and designed to test us, but I'm not as good at tests as my mother, who could hack into anything. Hope over there, we're not even sure it's her.
I suspect she's not.
Does not seem likely.
The alien is trying to keep us here. That seems kind of counterproductive.
When the creatures get here, they'll destroy everything.
Right, I saw that Prodigy story and the other encounters from the logs.
When did we detect the creatures were coming? When we arrived in the solar system, we detected them with long-range sensors. If we can just understand the nature of them, perhaps we can communicate. You can't communicate with the Loom. They're strange creatures beyond us. They eat universes. That is bafflingly silly.
Who created them? My Star Trek Online background was very little on them, as I left that series before it went into that.
No one knows. The travelers seem to know, but they're not talking.
That's convenient.
Perhaps we should leave this reception area.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I will not stop you. This cheated turn. This planet is screwy.
We get that a lot.
We should continue walking in that direction.
It would be away from the transmitter. Maybe we should activate a translator. Maybe that's what we're supposed to do. Maybe we're pawns on some weird chessboard. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at playing that game. It's probably cute. It could be Mirror Wesley of Borg. He does things like that, yeah.
Don't be silly. Oh, wait, that's not possible for you. It's not Mirror Wesley. Then Q, perhaps? Or this Cal guy who goes to cast parties? All of those possibilities would be annoying. Doesn't seem like his style, though, does it? No, it does not. I am different and comfortable with my sexuality.
I see. Well, let's not go into details.
It's about family.
But not like that sugary-gooey commercial in the movie theater that I saw, where a man and his son beat the cancer, and then someone in the audience blurted out comically, but then they died. Because that'd be mean, huh?
No, not like that. More like sometimes I drop the soap. On purpose.
Oh, my.
Emoji, you're not even getting married yet, but I am. Well, you're not married yet either. Your counterpart is. Well, I never. I'm keeping my fantasies to myself, thank you. I wouldn't worry about the aliens reading your thoughts. Hey, what is that supposed to mean? I'm not boring. I can party like the rest of you. No, you can't. Your idea of a good time is sifting through a technical manual. Well, that's true. You need to get out more. For instance, a bunch of us got into trouble on a planet recently. I said I didn't know what happened, but I did. When she lies, she admits it weeks later after it's too late.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You already know. You came and got us from that spacebar.
Oh, that. Good thing your friend opened the car door after we got back to throw up.
Yeah, she would have gotten puke all over the newly cleaned seat. I usually run to these things, but we're walking, and that's okay too.
I don't get it.
She's an Olympic athlete who happened to come to our planet for a while, and agreed to come with us to be the captain. I had no idea what I was getting into. I was a hopeful in the Space Olympics, but I settled down and had children. I still bike, though. Coming up on another large structure over here.
It is familiar. The ship seems to be replicating places that we've been to in other missions, for our benefit or someone else, like an amusement park.
If it is an amusement park planet, where are the other amusements? They're toying with us. I suspect these aliens are children.
Children? That is possible. Why would these children know something about us? They wouldn't unless someone told them, or they got hold of our logs and details about us. But who told them? They took the ship. They could have read it. I just don't know how they did it. It was not me. Nobody said it was you. Oh, good. I was worried. Let us go find out what was there. Any progress on fixing Tej?
Nah, he's coming with us, but he's pretty busted.
Meet moop zit.
He's a mess. What happened to him? I'm not sure. He's found all mangled. I wonder where Mom went off to. Kate Hertzman is back aboard the ship. Can't contact her. Well, if anybody can get him working, it's her.
This other structure resembles something that we've seen during our missions. It's another reception hall.
This is apparently the one from Crass and Mahoney's wedding, years after the other one. Why on Earth would they want to replicate that? We're not on Earth.
Very funny.
We came here through the anomaly. It bears a striking similarity to the Earth.
2405 to 2407. It was quite unsettling. Mostly because my fiancé died in the anomaly afterward. I am sorry. No need to be sorry. You were not there. Uh-huh.
I just hope we're not still aboard the Canary bioship we found in 2405.
How would that work? The ship could not come up with later events like this. I suppose not. I don't think we're on the Canary bioship. That was suggested we haven't gone anywhere since a while back. Why would that happen?
So many questions, but we need answers. We cannot make a testable hypothesis into a theory unless we have evidence.
It does look like the reception ship. What's going on here? I think it was transported here. It is Mahoney. But I think I'm from around 2406. This was supposed to be the wedding reception area. I left in the year 2024. Here it's 2025. The wedding took place in our timeline, but in the past. Something screwy is going on here. And from my perspective, and some of ours, that took place 7 years in the past. Some of us came from 2413. But that's screwy. I know it is. You look different.
I'm from after the board tried to assimilate me. They failed. I'm a traveler now. Cora over there is a traveler like me. It's all very confusing.
I think I need to start drinking again. You're probably here to keep us here. Oh no, I've decided I'm gonna fall off the wagon. Wouldn't that change events if you didn't act like the other Mahoney? No, we're not on the Earth. We're on the ship. This place is toying with us, and it's getting the details wrong.
These events are here to stall us. He's not going to get any drunker than the leaders got at my farewell party.
Did they have Scotch whiskey?
It's more of a church party, but yeah, they had actual liquor.
Wine and mixers, I suppose.
Yeah, now that I think about it, we did. I just thought to toss in some Canadian lines as to be extra authentic.
That's odd. Perhaps this part of the program is broken. Why would he want to marry Crass anyway? Didn't make any sense in our timeline either. When we get back, I won't tell him you said that. I would not. Your opinion on this does not matter. We are making very few attempts to hold you here. Who or what are you? We're observers from a long-dead civilization. This planet is more of a lab than a zoo. We recognize you, Starfleet.
How do they know that?
It is not our place to answer that yet.
Yes, we are not ready, and you aren't either.
The hall is not ready as I am confusing events, and I'm losing my chimeric form. How odd. We could leave the event center.
Maybe there's something over there in the city.
I don't know.
This seems like a rather mundane quest. I just want to get back to my husband-to-be. So weird coming from you. You didn't have any interest in love before all this happened. I'm just quiet about it. But it didn't end the universe, or else you wouldn't be here. This is some weird retcon to correct some oversight. Retcon by who? Any number of overpowered space-time aliens.
These aliens are not typical Cillians.
They need a good reason to pull us all here. It makes no sense if they just decided to do it on a whim.
It is a fun distraction, but I think I want to return to my timeline.
That is if you're not from around here.
I am not, I'm pretty sure.
Well, my interests have changed since this all began, and I've changed majors at the Academy. The other future might happen differently. Well, I've not changed my mind. You know, years ago when we all swore not to go boldly before we were married, I think that was meant for the younger gang. I think that after 20, all bets are off. Yeah, it was that. The leaders just didn't want us shacking up before we were adults. It's not that. I would have had I could have. I spent so much time engrossed in studies that I was missing out on life. Then along comes a change. But we swore that nothing would come between us, much less a boy. I cannot accept that this might be the end. They know something and they aren't telling. We cannot give away spoilers.
It's not a spoiler to have a reception dinner between two stars. It is if one of them murders the other one. One is not a spoiler and the other is.
We will not begin to bring the children up for this.
Up for what? To eat the universe. It looks like a studio or a convention center.
They mean to put on performances here.
Welcome to the convention center, for I'm another of your hosts.
I am Captain Vod Dueck of the Esteban. Our ship disappeared.
How did you get here? I'm another of the Cillians, of Cillian Earth. One of the first, and can come and go as I will. I ended up here. And I was supposed to meet the campaign. What is this place? We're on several planets, but this place is special. Why are we meeting people we've met before as alien doubles? That's not so strange, as we've met similar people on our missions. The Cillians, like us, all knew of Cal Hazel, and the alien pretending to be him also knows us.
I didn't know he was present there during that. And we have no logs about it because we were never there.
He was, apparently.
The aliens seem to have misdirection to assign.
I am merely here to observe and report, but I do not know what will be in the report. I haven't written it yet. Yes, these Cillians are obsessed with conventions. We've been to at least 2 of them, of which we're canon. Yes, they like those, because they get to meet the stars that inspired all Cillians. They will not return to the same convention this summer, as Cal Hazel has stated he will not be going.
How'd you get in here? What is Cillian Earth? And you're not Cal. Maybe Holocat.
I am an echo of him, a copy generated by this place. And because I am a Cillian, I have his memories and vast awareness. Weddings, conventions, and parties, oh my. At least we haven't yet come across a giant Teddy Ruxpin. Give it time. That sounds kind of cool. A giant kaiju of an iconic 80s toy. Unless it steps on us. Which wouldn't be cool. Darn it, I give it ideas. Sorry about that.
I don't know how to help you on your journey.
Like the others, I am just here to observe. You're here to observe what?
What is this place? What do you call it? Is it one of the amusement park places? Yes and no. Yeah, this is not a planet from the Picard-Laforge timeline. Not like that other planet we visited.
The Loom are coming anyway.
Is everyone here that cryptic? The structure is transforming again. It seems to resemble the place Amanda Q took us during that other mission, but not the later one where I died and was brought back. You 3, report your finding.
They are not aware of the connections, sir. Or of the Spock.
Well, they're kind of aware of the Loom. The party that never was, but was merely her desire to have a dinner party with her former castmate.
Amanda Q, are you behind this?
No, I didn't do it this time. Did you know something? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know something. But I'm not going to tell you, because you didn't come to the party. Not for real. You weren't really invited.
You probably just wanted Amanda Sandstone to come back into your life and be party of party, but you couldn't find her.
Yes and no, but that wasn't it. I wanted a place where all of you could hang out with me and I would be important again. Obviously, I'm not.
You're important. Why did you move our timeline forward 10 years?
Well, I didn't. You're just under the illusion of our spell and think that's what happened. Do we tell them about the planet now?
What planet? We believe you never left the planet of the fallen ones. That would mean we're still in the distant future.
What? That'd be screwy. No, we left 2025 to 2403, and then back to 2025.
Everything that happened to you did not happen. The anomaly obliterated you.
And Cillian Space brought you back.
We couldn't let you die, so we preserved you.
They're stalling, so the Loom can eat everything. That's right, because you're not supposed to be here.
And the future literally doesn't end here, because it already did. Well, I say that future happened.
You could say they did if you want to, and those adventures are chronicled in the annals of space and time. However, they did not.
Well, it seems 10 years disappeared from history. For us, it has been only one stellar year, Jeremy. 2024 and 2025. Are you guys Organians or something?
We represent a sort of cosmic timekeeping force.
Similar in many ways to the one in Marvel, the Time Variance Authority, a strange multiversal bureaucracy.
However, it is not really like a bureaucracy.
It's more like we're preservers, making sure the universe happens as it should.
In one possible timeline, the Q continuum helped create the mirror universe, and then started over with ours.
But that's silly because they don't really create universes, they just meddle in them.
This person I represent is not that powerful. I am greater than she is. The Q are merely children to us. We are whatever we need to be. We represent those before and after, not merely after the supernova of our star, but all timelines across space and time. For we are the Word, and in the Word. They seem to be some kind of space demigods.
They are trying to confuse us. What is this?
First, there was the Word, and the Word was God. Then God was in the Word, and then he spoke, and the Word was manifest reality.
Aye, but Gene Roddenberry wouldn't have been about that.
Yeah, he was kind of an atheist.
No, these aliens are not gods.
They're just sophisticated aliens with technology beyond us.
Sarpedon was in your databanks. It is a planet that was about to be decimated, but Kirk and his party visited it, and interfered with it, and changed all of this because of it.
I don't think Kirk meant to do that.
But you no longer exist. You can come with us now or wait for the Loom to erase the place. Your choice.
I figured it out. We're all not supposed to be here. We're in a simulation. Oh, come on.
Our memories are real. Everyone I ever met is real. I refuse to think it was all a holodeck fantasy.
The past years, all of them are just gone. If this is a dream, it's stupid, and not all that creative. It's very creative, just morally questionable at times. So even our ship coming here didn't happen? And that's why it disappeared.
This is ludicrous. We must get back to the ship.
We could go and commandeer the flyer we found.
But it really wouldn't be the flyer. It would be a mock-up of the flyer. And the ship we were on was probably a mock-up of the Legacy as well.
It seems that according to the travelers, you're all doubles, fakes, mock-ups, or rip-offs. All of you. We're not fakes or rip-offs. This planet is just messing with us, and we must prove it. The aliens just can't tell us from the real thing. We need to make them try and see we're real. It's just that we're on a planet where they're copying whatever the Legacy did on the last mission.
You mean we're in a Matrix? Like in those cheesy 1990s movie films? A living machine. A construct made to house the escaping Sarpedians, but somehow trapped us as well.
But we were never near this planet on our last mission.
Maybe it's not even where we are. If this computer brain made reality, we're in it. We could have been in here for centuries.
It's more likely we arrived here on the Esteban, and this planet is just messing with us, to see if we're worthy. I don't want to stay here anymore. I want to go home. I don't think it's been centuries. We haven't aged. Only the future people think they're from then. We're from now, 2403. The planet seems to think it's 2025.
A Matryoshka nesting doll computer, or a Boltzmann structure, or some sort of hive mind.
You mean we're in some kind of computer, a giant holodeck, a ship-sized one. The construct must have sucked us in without us knowing it. 1 of your years ago, the entire universe as you knew it ceased to exist.
It was sort of a cold reboot. What are you talking about? In one of your missions, you encountered a canary ship from another timeline with a dead bridge crew. I reactivated the machine mind aboard it. They're kindred.
And then we're test subjects, like mice in a maze looking for cheese.
It was a test to see what it would do.
It is indeed a test, but I'm not sure you'll pass or fail. It's not a pass or fail test. It's a test to see if you have dementia, and if you pass it, you have it. Ha ha, very funny. So far on this weird ship, I have guessed what the travelers need to be defined. And yet, I don't think we've found much, because they're so beyond us.
We are ahead of you by eons, but also recognize you're like children.
That is sort of what the Cisco said years ago to General Kira, at least in her report from having seen him in the wormhole.
The Loom are going to come here. And we will have a short time before being destroyed.
We might be destroyed, but regenerate somewhere else. Cillian space is like that.
Or we're all just running in circles and could escape. We're doubles, right? If we were duplicated, we'll reappear somewhere else. You don't know that.
It's not that far to return to the transmitter and see if we can activate it. They might want us to do that to end ourselves. I think we should not. It could awaken the admonition here and send synthetic Cthulhu elder things to destroy us all.
Wait, suppose it is a trick. Sure does seem like a trick. I want to get back like the rest of you. But this is wrong somehow.
The aliens call to us like a series of giggles and cries, amused at how foolish we've become. Mocking us as children might do. Naughty children. Don't look at me like that. I'm not naughty. Hey, where do you think you're going? Come back here.
V'ger is a child.
A child?
Yes, Captain, a child. Evolving, learning, instinctively needing. It just does not know what.
Your child is about to destroy this ship with us on it. Now what do you suggest we do? Spank it?
Yes, Captain, but I just took the court report test. I'm not allowed to do that.
I want this, just as you needed the Esteban. I want this. You idiot, you activated the transmitter. Does the ship have a cheat code system so we can hack into it? I don't think it has that. Might as well turn it off before she blows it up. Are you guys nuts? This is a megastructure, ages older than us, and more advanced than anything we know, and somehow we can just tap into it like it's a keyboard function? Well, it does have a countdown timer, and it appears to be broken, and keeps cycling back when you turn away. That's because it is the MacGuffin of space-time ending annihilation. Well, that is not what I expected. What were you expecting? Man-eating plant things.
The children have arrived. The children shall lead. Why does that sound familiar? I don't know, but they will soon eat us. Cleanse eye.
I will hold them off. Keep the transmitter open. It is turning toward me. The child has gone wild. I will have to sing to them. Nice kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur, sleepy kitty, happy.
It just ate the parent aliens. Guess they don't make demigods like they used to. Let's get out of here.
Everyone run. In boots. Scatter, it can't take all of us. It'll take us. Save me from the Loom.
It is going.
They're about to be destroyed.
It is not a good day to die, Rotten. But this is some sort of computer thing that perhaps I can reason with. I am kindred, O great powerful creature. I would like to play with you. What are you trying to do? Control-Alt-Delete yourself? I wasn't repurposed on my world. Castor rejected me as me, and Abby rejected me as Holy Cat. I have nothing else to live for, but to serve. Long live the Legacy.
Tej, I had no idea you were playing Holy Cat. Don't be an idiot. Wait a minute, he was disguised as Holy Cat? That means, ew. I could tell, but I got engaged to someone else shortly after that.
You both do care. I knew it.
Where did he come from? But if these space children take out the rest, we're done for. Holy Cat, no. It's because I didn't invite you to the wedding. Is that what this is about? Is that why you froze the universe? Ugh.
I love you both. Goodbye.
Didn't see that coming. Mother, stop it. It's like a zoo. What do creatures do in a zoo?
Eat, sleep, mate, poop, and pee.
They also make noise.
You gotta be kidding.
The fake flyer, we should go there. But we keep going back to these other things.
None of the clues add up. We found the flyer earlier. It was disappointing. It's merely a prop. A very, very large prop.
It appears to be hollow. It appears to be made of wood.
This planet is annoying.
You said that before. I know because it is. But the ship that we're running in space is real. Could we beam back to the Legacy? How do we even know that was real? Can we get the weapons working and blow up the transmitter?
No, because the ship is fake. I think a year ago they captured the Legacy and have been using it ever since.
Stands to reason. Yeah, but how do we stop it? If we could just distract them like they did us, It'll prove we're sentient and want to play.
How do we do that?
The first reception hall might have a transmitter to them. A sort of alien baby monitor. If we can get to it, we might be able to alert the adults. You mean even the observers are children? I hadn't thought of that. You're back already? Yes, we're back already. So what's really going on here? What are you?
How is she back? She's another alien?
I assume this phone to better play with you.
The creature can recreate itself at will. Could she be part of the simulation?
I suspect it is. What happened to my friend? The Loom ate them, and some of our crew. They got eaten again. She's not just a child. She's a short bus rider child, if you get my drift. Yeah, stop that. It's not supposed to do that. You didn't create the Loom. No one knows who created the Loom. It's part of the admonition. Once they get here, they will destroy us like the others, and we will cease to exist. No, it's not. It's not the admonition. That was probably made up too. But it's not the Jatvash. I forgive your blasphemy. There's many other weird things going on here, like halls, sets, and strange ships. They seem to be following a pattern, but each want a celebration or reception.
They just kind of don't know what they are.
Maybe they're lonely and they want a party. After all, one of them wasn't invited to that wedding. Maybe they merely think that it's a gathering when they collect crews and starships like toys. Oh, I suspect something even more mundane than that. They probably just want attention because they're not adults. They're children.
You know, it's right when I quoted that line from Spock earlier as a joke.
He speaks the name. He speaks the name of names. Yes, I think they are. We're dealing with adolescent demigods? I'm not sure who left them here, but that's probably what we're dealing with.
Great. Give a bunch of kids Q powers, and there goes space-time, as they cannot control themselves. They must be taught, or else they're going to be savage, uncontrolled things. They must become civilized.
It would be a very bad idea to give hormonal teenage children powers. Ironic coming from you. It's not that long ago that you were a child. That's it. If we're all here this whole time, then Abby W's boyfriend is technically made up. Yeah, oh wow. Yeah, right. No. I don't believe these aliens. I'm not making things up. Oh, come on. Even your mom believed it. The counselor lady, her mother? Well, maybe in the real world, yes. But here, not so much.
All those other missions were just retconned. Maybe they happened in another universe.
I think they did. And these guys are grossly overestimating their powers. Now, whatever group they are, they're clearly not Pine Hill kids. Yeah, they're not Pine Hill kids. They'll conjure others from our missions and yours, but seem more interested in yours. I don't really see any of mine. How odd.
Cottle and Amanda are over there, but Cottle has resumed his humanoid face. They're playing with us.
Go on, tag, you're it. I'm going to turn into grass. If you touch the transmitter first, you win. Do you think they will touch it? I think they will be unable to resist, because it's futile. The transmitter has been activated for some time, yet nothing has happened. This seems to be a variation of sharks and minnows, which is ridiculous. And these are sharks, giant looming alien tentacle beast things. Great.
If that thing is indeed a transmitter.
Don't touch it. It's not ours. Yeah, it's the warning. But they're baiting us to touch it. No, we're not. If you touch that, it'll be like an alert button. And now we're going to play Luca Ball. Alexander, hit it.
I do not know what Luca Ball is, but I get the idea. Rush them and pray. Stop him. As you can see, I put my human face on over my lizard face. And as you can tell, I'm the original Lizard King.
Her thoughts have confused the game.
No, she's just cheating. I am it.
No, you can't be it. You ruined everything.
No, not that. No, you have ruined everything. Game. It was like your sharks and minnows. Is this Luca Ball? You must teach us this, Luca Ball.
No, not really. They've tricked us. It's more like a handball toss, sending an underleg toss to the partner. The point is you don't know the rules, and I did, and influenced the game.
This is more like a multi-user shared hallucination.
If this is a simulation, how long have we been here? I just don't want this to be a dream. It's not a dream. It's a simulation. We either wait for the Loom to eat us all, which would be insane, or try to get out of here before the parents show up. Oh, Cottle is here, wearing his president face.
I escaped from your clever Cillian men, Hazel and Holter, and I've come here to destroy you with my new Loom allies. There's nowhere for you to run.
Your ships have disappeared. Prepare to die. Ha ha! He's about to fire his Q powers on us. Wait a minute. If he was going to do that, he would have done it a long time ago. He's not actually here, is he? What a twist. We already knew half of them aren't here.
No, I'm here. I'm here right now. I have powers, and I'm going to use them to destroy you. He is not as powerful as the one in our universe.
In fact, he's kind of pathetic, but kind of cute as a humanoid. He's an alien child. Don't be gross.
Eons old, though.
Well, there's that. But he's obviously modeled after some other president. And it's disgusting. Yeah.
He is more pathetic than the one in our time. Just a little bit. How dare you? I'll cancel you like I did Steve Colbert. After all, this is a CBS show. Sort of. He's rather pathetic, taking responsibility for things he didn't do. I will stop you all unless you play fair in my game. I want you to play fair. You're meanies. I want a fair game.
He's whinier than our president. Wow. Give a creature ultimate power and he goes corrupt without question.
What do we do, Captain? You're in command here. I'm just chief engineer.
He is rather lame, but we are playing and you must play.
Yes, keep boasting.
Now right behind you there's a giant Cthulhu-like creature. It's about to destroy you.
It is a Loom. Oh, there's a giant Cthulhu-like thing right behind me. Mummy.
How'd you figure out how to play with it? I added some of my ideas to the collective, utterly confusing it. It's sometimes very disjointed. It had no way of coping. Female intuition, good work.
Is that what you call it? The creatures have stopped. Universal translator out. Let's try and talk with the Loom directly.
It's a universe-munching space entity.
We like very much to eat universes.
Well, not terribly sentient, are they? You want it to eat you? Not especially.
We are from the Federation of Planets. Your people pulled us here through a nebula. We're not supposed to be here.
They are like pets. Guardian dogs, yes.
I like dogs.
I prefer cats, but dogs are okay.
We do not mean to eat everything, but we grow hungry sometimes.
You destroy entire universes. You know, that's kind of messed up. It's not right.
We simply gobble up the trash. Leftover universes that are about to be destroyed, such as this one.
You shouldn't do that. Yes, it's against your own prime directive. Do you remember that?
We do not remember, but would rather consume you all and be done with it. Resistance is over.
You must think it's all a waste to just eat us.
We would rather eat you. I was not able to join your party or the wedding. I was not invited. And I wish to attend this one now. You are not welcome.
Soji, what are you doing? The admonition stranded you here and you hide a secret pain from long ago. A loneliness. You must share it with me. Soji, it's not going to let you join it. What are you thinking? I'm going to give it something else to chew on while you get away. If I can just convince it of my story, the admonition powers, it might stop and find that tastier than us. You don't have to do that. We have a little choice before you get out of here. She's gone nuts. The alien is going to take us out, and there's no way to turn it off. The admonition, I know where it is, and you can eat me and read my thoughts.
You cannot hope to stop us.
There's something oddly familiar about that. Hey, Loom, I'm Kester of Borg. Are you Borg?
Oh, we are partly Borg. We travel all universes. They took our technology to travel to other timelines as well. No matter, we will consume you all.
No, wait, hear me out. I was once assimilated in the other timeline. I am kindred to you, and will stop your attack.
That is illogical. Resistance is futile. Prepare for oblivion.
Well, so much for that idea.
Oh no, it's coming after us now.
What are we going to do?
There has to be a way out. Every game is a final boss, and these aren't it.
Captain, any ideas? I don't really have any, except to keep running. If they're guard robots, can we turn them off? You think they have a kill switch? The Loom don't have a kill switch.
Then we'll use the law of Garfield. If we can't convince them, confuse them. And that is silly, sir.
You think that would work?
I don't believe they will eat me. I'm too important.
I don't believe that will eat me either. Your plan is to confuse us, when we were doing that to you the whole time. You're truly a bizarre species.
I do not think you can win my game. It's called Clinzai Headbutt. How do you play it? It is like the Clinzai chess game, except with our physical bodies. We will butt heads and knock each other out. But you are not powerful enough for such a game.
We are so. Yes, we are powerful.
You will run into each other at full speed. The winner will stand, the loser will fail. Clinzai! Then I will headbutt the winner. Clinzai! Very well. A Clinzai. Hey, you hurt them. You must pay. No, you must face me, cleanse eye. What? I will surely crush you to the ground. Let us see.
Alexander, what did you do?
Luca ball. Observe. There.
Whatever works.
I've created a variation of the sport. It still needs work. The rest of them are over here, Loom. Come and destroy them. The final boss is not a giant teddy ruxpin. No, it's cute. It is cute. Oh, my.
Face the terror of the merciless, smothering cuteness of Hella Kitty Kai.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm the final boss of the battle, according to the Scot. You must face me as your instrument of doom.
If you destroy us, you will be destroyed. You do not have the power to stop the game. We win, you lose. No, we don't have to stop you. We have called for our masters, and when they get here, they will not be pleased.
What then? The universe is gone?
It'll soon be gone. You and your pathetic people will be destroyed.
Then why are we here at all? I think this game is unfair, too. One of my children is among these people. Take me and save her. They would have finished us if they wanted to. I don't think they want to. I think they're just Sarpedon's pets.
No, it cannot be. She speaks the words.
Pets? Mere pets? Ha 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 ha! Pets? We are not pets. We are gods. The masters are gone. We go on without them. We learn all that is learned from A to Z.
I want to play a new game. Guess the true answer. Sarpedon's machine is lonely. We are living things, not toys for your amusement. And in a short time, the directives in your ancient programming are about to kick in.
It crushed Alexander when it landed. He'll be back. How can you be so sure? Because we were never here.
It was too easy a game.
Much too easy.
Maybe we should have used the giant Teddy Ruxpin. No, I'm tired of being bald. I'm tired. The ship is back, Captain.
Castra's gone. I told you we're not here. I'd all find someone else. Even Alexander. We're on some sort of holodeck. A really, really big one. We must have run into it on the way here.
Which is part of their memories?
The future we visited in that other timeline, it had a record of all of this. If I'm right, we're like holograms, but you're not.
Dueck to Esteban, come in. Hartzman here, sir. What happened to you? Is there a long, weird bioship craft in orbit of a dead planet out there? Yes, Captain. Readings indicate you and the landing party are aboard. Is it shaped like a giant Teddy Ruxpin? No, it's shaped like a Robotech vessel, very similar to the Canary ship from that other timeline. Well, that's still interesting. It seems that Sarpedon left some very confusing creatures behind, after all. Sentience they had created for a vast amusement place. It tried to kill us, but we confused it. We had to play with it to make it stop.
That did not sound cringe.
Play with him, Captain? Is the Legacy there? Yes, sir. The bridge is destroyed, but I read one life form there. Transport us to our bridge at once. We're back, and I suspect so are the Legacy people.
Yes, sir.
We're all right. Yes, back in action. One more time. Having been in two places at once, I feel like we've been tasked with reliving all this again somehow.
It's a different timeline. It probably still happened. You know, like Star Trek Online. But now I don't work for them anymore.
Oh, but a challenge to the ship. You're good. You passed the test by playing with them. And I didn't have to cheat much. What's your status?
The crew was returned, even from the proper future timeline. But we're light years from Sol, where we were supposed to be. I do not see how we ended up here and how we met you. It is confusing, but we'll adjust.
And we must return to ours. I take it Cora will make the proper adjustments to the space-time slipstream. Already on it, we will put Tej back together and put the ship back on course.
I'll take the proper steps to make sure he works.
Well, I see Kestra and Tam are back. And another Kestra. We're right back where we're supposed to be. I guess we'll see you in the future. Or in the past. Or in the past. Let's take everyone home. Do we tell them about the Academy or the other timeline? Do we invite them to my wedding? No, let them figure it out. The timeline will correct itself. See you around someplace. Or not again. Don't know which. No, but I better be invited to that wedding.
See you around someplace, or maybe never again.
The timeline will be corrected.
Yes, sir.
See you on the other side. Dueck out. We're being hailed by the bioship.
I am A to Z, the cumulative AI of Sarpedon, a race of ancient humanoids from a now-dead solar system. Long ago, your Federation interfered with our departure, and your Captain Kirk and crew left ripples in space-time.
That was over a century ago. Our ship was just surveying the supernova remnant.
The one called Spock contaminated the project by leaving behind a son, whose descendants changed our history, so that we could find new ways to escape from the end of our star.
You were able to build space vessels and leave the supernova before it happened. The one we visited was one such ship.
Well, why was it so hostile? The last ship that came here was the Starship Diane Duane. I don't think they did it. The programs were designed for amusement, but something went wrong with some of them. As you can tell, though, you were unharmed.
They can make repairs, I take it. As long as we're unharmed, at least physically. How did you find the Legacy?
It was kindred. The Ark ships visited all over the galaxy in the past, long before Kirk, and we met V'ger, the Borg, the Eon, the Greeter, and countless other advanced aliens. We preserved it, as we did you.
Are we really out of this and free to go?
We have learned from the lessons of the Kirk and the Spock not to trap others in the past anymore, or the future. We can return you to your space-time continuum.
I just want to know one thing. What are the Q to you?
They are some of our children. They're rather annoying at times, but you get used to them.
I get that. You love your children equally.
Perhaps when you are ready, we will play safer games next time.
That would be appreciated. Thank you, Mr. Atos.
He's gone. Is this the usual way our missions are going to go, Captain? I do miss saying that.
I'm sure there'll be some interesting ones, yes. Helm and navigation get us out of this remnant. Warp speed. Let's go home. Through the warp again. My fiancé is really no. When we get back, you'll see. We'll be married. Well, if he is, you need to invite me to the wedding so I can make sure he's not a robot. Now, girls, stop it. Timeline's gonna catch up. That's quite a report, Captain Dueck. I suppose now you know what we're up against out there. It was certainly very educational, sir. Temporal investigations report the other Legacy has been returned to the future where she belongs, but there's another here. I'd hoped to return to Vancouver immediately, but now I've seen all this weird space-time stuff, kind of sounds more to my liking. The Esteban is not officially on duty, you know. Not until the temporal core gets done with it. I suppose if you wished, you could remain here with it, off the record, for a while. And what about Cadet Abby Wood's Getter? Transferred to the Cali 2 class ship, San Diego.
Won't that cause an issue with the timeline, Admiral?
Her absence at this point in space-time doesn't affect anything now. It would in 2404. Very well, Admiral. I will send you the details on your next assignment once repairs are complete. Yes, sir. Q.
I've decided to need the ship, but not Admiral Janeway.
What did you do with the Admiral Q?
She's fine. I sent her back to Starfleet. We're all going to go on another mission together.
My husband is real. See. No, I don't. He's not on the ship. Enough with the joke. Quit picking on her. And when you're on your honeymoon, just where have you been? Where no one dared go before. Oh, gross.
Greetings, fellow travelers. I'm Q.
Oh no, he overheard us.
I wasn't invited to your wedding, but that's okay. You can come to my party for a while. Q! 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 Dun 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 dun.
You're just using the battle bridge?
The bridge was not functional, Captain.
I'm Boimler.
We're back. The Esteban's out there, too. Oh, no.
Q. I have another mission for this crew and the other one.
Well, that's just great.
It will be. It'll be Sunshine Day.
Dun, 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 dun.